Guys, they said Kabiyesi's elders were all in shock, as in they couldn't believe what Kabiyesi did to one of them. You know that information have it that Kabiyesi went to Paropo, telling Paropo that if it gets to a stage where he will have to choose between tradition and Queen Naomi, that he is ready to abandon tradition and choose Queen Naomi because he does not know the reason why tradition will keep interfering with the love of his life, that he loves Queen Naomi so dearly. That all this thing that is happening right now, where he will have to marry so many wives, even when Queen Naomi is not happy with it, that it is affecting him and he's not happy about it. But Queen Naomi is now seeing him as a man who doesn't care, despite everything that they went through during the time that they got married. Because among all the wives, both the ones that Kabiyesi married before Queen Naomi and the ones he married after Queen Naomi, they said Queen Naomi is the only one that Kabiyesi married as a virgin, and she is the only one that Kabiyesi did that 14th rituals with. That the rest, he did not do that with any of them. That the only person who was fighting to do more of the rituals but did not do even half of what they did with Queen Naomi is Olori Calabash. You know, because that one understands their culture and tradition too much. So, and this is the reason why it is very difficult for Kabiyesi to leave Queen Naomi. And they said on one of the occasions, Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi was talking about the condition of their relationship and everything. And they said Queen Naomi told Kabiyesi that dignity should come first before tradition. And you know what that means? They say Kabiyesi felt so ashamed of himself upon hearing that from Queen Naomi. Because we all know that Queen Naomi is a reserved human being. She doesn't take nonsense and she knows her worth. And that is why she's having all of this problem. If she's one of those people whom you can push around, you know that Kabiyesi will push her aside inside that palace and be marrying all of these women. And with everything that is going on, might not be a problem and all of that. But because she's not that type, Kabiyesi made a promise to her. And she expects Kabiyesi to stand by the promise. And that is why she is standing her ground. You know? So, due to the way things are going, she's not giving in for Kabiyesi's condition. Because that is not the initial plan. Then Kabiyesi is trying to convince her that it is all about culture and tradition. She's telling Kabiyesi that dignity should come first. You should have dignity as a man before talking about tradition. And the elders, on the other hand, are saying that Kabiyesi is not respecting their culture and tradition. Imagine that. Even Kabiyesi that is... Anyway, I believe that Kabiyesi is respecting their culture and tradition. Those ones are those ones who really want Kabiyesi out of that throne. Yes. Now we heard that while they were having meetings, Kabiyesi told them that if tradition is made by man and can be corrected by man, that if it will get to the point that that particular tradition will make him to lose his wife, Queen Naomi, that he is ready to abandon that particular tradition, or maybe they will correct it, they will look into it. They said one of the elders picked it upon himself. You know, he carried it on top of his head like gala. And those ones are those ones that flies at night, whose Queen Naomi's prayer is causing so much problem for. So it's an opportunity for him to use it against Queen Naomi, because according to what we are hearing, they said it was that particular elder who told Kabiyesi that from the look of things, that they can notice that Queen Naomi is using something to make Kabiyesi disobey their tradition. You know, Kabiyesi thought it was just like that. They say Kabiyesi did not take it serious. The next thing Kabiyesi started hearing is that that same man, the same elder, have started ganging up. That he is going to teach Queen Naomi a lesson that she will never forget in a hurry. That is what they said the man said, though. He did not say it to Kabiyesi's hearing, but someone told Kabiyesi about it. You know, those saboteurs whom you might be thinking that, yes, so you're working with these people, they will get from you and they will go and give the information to Kabiyesi to get some favor from Kabiyesi and all of that. So that is how they say Kabiyesi get hold of that information. And before you know it, they said the man, that particular elder, fixed a meeting in the palace What is the topic of his meeting? How to deal with Queen Naomi. How to make sure that Queen Naomi does not push Kabiyesi into kind of touching their culture and tradition or amending it in any way so that it will suit them. You know, something of that nature. So my people, they said this man have fixed that meeting. Everyone have attended. Kabiyesi pretended as if he did not get that information. But how could you put a meeting in a palace where there is a king without letting the king know? And you think you are smart or you are over-sabi elder, you know? So they say when he fixed that meeting, he did not tell Kabiyesi about it. And when Kabiyesi hears about the meeting, Kabiyesi pretended as if he did not hear about it and was waiting for that day to happen to see him hold that meeting in his palace. They say Kabiyesi told them that, look, in as much as he's trying to be a good man, he's not being mean to anyone, he's just trying to be a kind king that he is, that he's not going to give you people the opportunity to ride on him. That there's no how you fix a meeting in his palace without letting him know. That is how they said it was time for the meeting. Some elders have come in. Kabiyesi allowed all of them to gather. Then that particular elder that fixed the meeting, they said Kabiyesi gave an order that they shouldn't allow him enter that palace. It was at the gate that they stopped this man. And they said the man was like, do you know what you are doing? Do you know who I am? This and that. And they say the security guard told him that, sorry, Kabiyesi have given order that you will not enter this palace until he says so. That is how they said the man started ranting. There is nothing that the man did not say. How Queen Naomi have been manipulating Kabiyesi. How Queen Naomi is using juju on Kabiyesi. How Kabiyesi doesn't obey their culture and tradition because of love. Which kind of love? Because of a woman. They say there is nothing that this man did not say with his mouth right there in the gate. But after all said and done, he did not enter the palace for the meeting. At least this will show him that in as much as they have their mouth, Kabiyesi still have his palace and Kabiyesi is still in charge. They say some elders, especially those of them who are ganging up with him, was waiting for him to come because they have had a meeting even before that one. You know, meetings before meetings now, especially when you are ganging up against someone. That is how they hold their meeting, waiting for that particular one to come. They said that those ones waited and waited. The next thing they hear is they said the man started calling them one after the other. How he had been locked outside the gate. How Kabiyesi gave order that he should not enter his palace. They said it was a serious one. And those ones, you know that they cannot do anyhow. If they do anyhow, they will see anyhow. When they find out that Kabiyesi came prepared and he doesn't talk too much, they said those ones started leaving one after the other. That is how the meeting about how to deal with Queen Naomi ended without holding. You see? So this is the way anytime they gather against Queen Naomi, God is going to put confusion against them and their mission can never be accomplished. I just pray that God will fix this marriage once and for all so that all those elders will be disappointed. Anyway, guys, that is what we're hearing. Like I told you, these are all alleged, rumored, speculated information making rounds on social media. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.